Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sarah. For those of you who are new, today I want to talk about why you should never settle. How settling in relationships or in other areas of your life can ruin your life essentially. So what I want to talk about is how do we settle? What exactly is settling? Well, settling is basically accepting a version of something, whether it's a relationship or a job or a situation that we know deep down inside we're not happy with, or there are things in that situation or in that relationship that are missing, that are important to us. However, we convince ourselves it's okay, I can work with this. I'm getting older. Well, I better get married and settle down before it's too late. Or I want to have kids, so I don't really have that much time to be in a long relationship. Sounds familiar? Well, I've been there too. I'll tell you my story. I was in my 30s, early 30s, when, thanks to peer pressure, social pressure, and there was other factors as well, I thought to myself, I'm, getting older. I don't have time to pick, look around, pick around. I mean, I don't want to, you know, not be married and blah, blah, blah. The whole social pressure. So I dove straight into the arms of a narcissist. And that has been the worst mistake of my life. And it's something that I live to regret every day. When I say I live to regret every day, not in the sense of I haven't moved on or haven't healed from it, but it's something that's life-changing, guys. The person we marry, it's so important, because that's the person that's going to be the father of our children. That's the person that is essentially going to be with us for every situation in life, whether it's job loss, whether it's death, whether it's financial issues, life. That's someone you do life with. So it's not something to be taken lightly. Now, I know when you're single and you feel like time is running out, you're seeing your friends, colleagues getting married or having children, or in other scenarios when you see other people seemingly living their best lives on social media or whatnot, or you hear someone getting a job offer, like there can be a temptation to also want to have that, want to do that thing. But what I'm here to tell you, to share with you today, is you need to be really, really careful who you invest your time in, and especially who you marry, okay? Because once you've made the commitment, and especially if you've had children with someone who is not healthy, is not compatible, not the correct person for you, life is just going to be really tough, okay? It's happened to me. I married someone who is the complete polar opposite of me, who had different values, and these things never really came to light until we were married. But the thing is, had I taken the time to really get to know him and spend a lot more time, with him without having that pressure of marriage, 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 I would have had enough time to see more, you know. We don't know the decision that we can make when we're not thinking clearly. When you are stuck on an outcome, it genuinely blinds you from seeing things, people, situations for who and what they are, and also for forecasting ahead, because we are so stuck on one goal. Let's say, for example, someone who's in their late 30s, let's say, just as an example, who's really keen to get married and start their family, they're going to be less likely to have, you know, have the wisdom and also the acceptance that this is not the right person for them, because they are in a hurry to get married and have kids. So there's a tendency to overlook things. I'm saying that because it's happened to me and I've overlooked things. Okay, so my point here is, it's better not to marry at all, or keep dating, keep getting to know yourself, keep working on yourself, keep working on your issues, your traumas, and don't buckle down to the pressure of society or your, you know, let's say your religious you know, requirements and so society expectations, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's gonna be with this person, and you're the one who's gonna have the consequences of this decision for the rest of your life. Especially if you have children, that makes it so much worse, because then if you have a child in a situation where you're really unhappy, it's not healthy, this is really bad for the child. And I know a lot of women, and the same with me, dream of having a family and, you know, a household and having a happy family and so forth. But if you're not with the right person with that has the same values as you, it's not going to be a happy home. Okay, you're going to feel torn, and you're going to feel so sad that you're in this situation. And even if there are kids in the situation, you're going to feel bad for them, because now it's you know, this relationship is more complicated and it's a little bit harder to get out. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it is a lot harder once you've had children, you know. So my point is, there's no point in rushing and settling with someone when you're not really sure that this is the right person for you, that you know them well, you've seen them angry, you've seen them under pressure, you've seen them in financial stress, you've gone, you know, traveling or on a holiday, or you've known them in a way that you've seen them under every condition, and you know people who have known them for years, until you're really fully satisfied that this is the right person and they meet your needs and you can meet their needs. Rushing it would just absolutely put you in a situation where you will regret it, you know. I'm sharing this because I've been there and I've suffered so much for the decision I've made, and I've learned from that suffering, and I've learned from those decisions. And I just want to have a conversation and share my experience, to hopefully, if you're someone who's under pressure at the moment, wanting to get married or wanting to start your family, and you feel like time is running out, and people around you are telling you, oh, no one is perfect, you can't, you work, you work on it, just get married and take that step. These people, some of them are living lives that you don't even want to know, because they've settled and they think that that's how life is supposed to be. This is how marriage is supposed to be. Okay, some people are really unhappy, but they don't know any better. They think that is what marriage is supposed to be. Sure, marriage is not easy. There's compromise, there's difficulties that come in life, of course. Not everything is going to be rainbows and lollipops, but a healthy marriage always makes you feel safe. Your needs are met. You are growing more into your authentic self, and you're not shrinking, suppressing, and cutting off parts of yourself to be palatable to someone. So there's a lot that goes into it, signs of a healthy relationship and toxic. We can probably find that in another video, but my point is, don't let the pressure get to you and make a decision which you regret for the rest of your life. So I hope that today we've had a energy exchange where you can understand where I'm coming from. And I honestly believe that if you really, really trust in God, the universe, the higher power, the creator, just be the best version of yourself. Work on yourself, work on your traumas, make yourself happy, validate yourself, create your own happiness. And then in time, if that's meant for you, you will find someone who is on the same wavelength, somebody who's also done the work, somebody who's ready, able, and healthy to provide the life that you deserve. Okay, don't ever settle, no matter how late or whatever you get married. Doesn't matter. And this is if you want to get married. Okay, don't, at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you, what feels best to your soul, to your being. Women have been pressured so much in society that sometimes we don't even know what we're supposed to be doing with our life. So the bottom line is, work on your timing, on God's timing. Trust in Him, trust in the Creator, the universe, trust in yourself, and know that you don't need to have a label of being someone's wife or someone's mother or someone's this. To know that you're a valuable, whole, lovable human being. Don't ever forget that, no matter what your label is. So in conclusion, I just want to share that with you, and I hope that it's helped in some way. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.